Hello everyone and welcome back to Souls from LP. I'm of course game operator and narrator Soul. Welcome back to the Pegasus expedition. Last time we left off, we just finally started getting our economy under our feet. Getting ready for a little bit of a potential uprising, maybe. Apparently our friends in the back lines here are not really content on being friendly much longer. We'll have to see how that one goes. So in the meantime, kind of left us with a kind of a sketchy proposition we may have to address, and that might mean going ahead and upgrading our ships. Now we do have plenty of fleets that are in dire need of repair. We're not really in a position to go into a prolonged war at the moment. However, we are in a position to maybe start working on fixing that. As you can see, these two fleets here are in dire need of repair. This fleet here is actually in decent shape. This one's in dire need. And this one needs more ships. She's only got, well, she's got 55 fleet power, but not really a whole lot there waiting for us. But this is our reverse engineered Roar cruiser, or Roar flagship. So that's kind of interesting. That being said, we are going to have to start looking at where we have our repair stations and fleets set up. I believe... Where's our shipyards? Solar harvester. Hello? Shipyard? Well, that's wild. I was pretty sure we had built a shipyard. We may have to focus on the front lines here. All right, so... what should we do? Shipyard would be nice. Maybe at Bow. At the same time, too, an actual in-orbit shipyard would be very nice too. This unlocks tier 1 cruiser, frigate, artillery, and carrier unit construction. Meanwhile, if we go to the surface and build us a shipyard, does the exact same thing. Well, either way, we're gonna hit the end turn, roll on the clock here, get our resources back, and then we're gonna start addressing this problem. We need active fleets. We have one very powerful fleet located here and a lot of other 40 and 50 power fleets we can call on if need be, but we have a lot of other damaged fleets we should probably go ahead and start addressing and correcting. Now, I see we were actually 2 over our admiral limit. I don't see any issue with that at the moment. I think we're good. Maybe. Fingers crossed. We'll have to wait and see how that one turns out. Earth War Council is summoned. Sir, the EWC is now ready to convene. Pegasus has replied, saying they need to discuss their Golden World project. Alright. Reed is apparently not present. Didn't the US fleet receive the invitation? I do not understand what this is about. He has something more pressing than this? Well, I'd like to know what that could be. I do understand there's no acute need for military cooperation right now, but it still is a bit discouraging. Well, how about the subject you mentioned to Mr. Locke earlier? Yes, I wanted to give you an update on that. We have a couple of potential Earth-like planets and are prepared to send units to scout and research them further. Well, that's good, I suppose. And you've really been working on taking over the galaxy, have you? Well, we'll do anything that benefits our common cause, madame. I trust you can keep doing the same. It's good that the Darius is concentrating on Plan B. It's good you're figuring out an alternative if the military solution proves impossible. Yes, though it's going to tie up most of our capabilities. These are tough decisions. But if we don't go all in on this alternative option, it may never get realized should we need it. We will, Admiral Dad. Alright. We have some more things built at Bow. We should be fully up and running, which is perfect. So, Bo, what do we need? Well, I mean, more minerals is never a bad thing. Yeah, this will cost. Well, this will give us another 100 minerals a turn. Cost us another 120 power. We have plenty of power. We don't have to worry about that. Start getting that set up, shall we? I think Bull will probably turn into our front line. Mainly because he has a jump point here that leads directly to a habitable planet we may want to focus on. And speaking of, we'll take our 212 fleet. Move it back to Bo. Both of these fleets are in dire need of repair. We can upgrade this to have an actual decent garrison fleet here. Probably not a bad idea. We're sitting out for the rest of our fleets. This fleet of 67 power is in dire need of repair. Who has a shipyard? Who's got the shipyard? Alright, so it is here at Zaka. We'll remove our destroyed ships. They should be getting repaired. Oh, these are more advanced cruisers. That sucks. Maybe we'll wind up waiting if we're going to be focusing on research options. We'll wind up waiting on rebuilding the fleets until we get something a little bit more comfortable back in place. We get out of that zone that is not ours to control. We'll remove all the busted hulks. All artillery, which kind of sucks. Start focusing on getting everybody drawn back. Pull them back to Zaka for now for repairs. $212 is good. Ooh, you guys need some desperate repairs. This fleet here is currently repairing as it's sitting in orbit. Alright, and the turn, and away we go. It'll be fine. I don't think we got too much for people who are not liking us at the moment, but I think we are going to have to start kicking off here shortly. Again, I do want this habitable section here for a colony. And if we're going to take this, well, then we might as well take the rest of this. Oh! Why, hello! Looks like somebody decided to do something finally. Well, that's fine. We should be able to drive them back fairly easily. Maybe. Layered defense. Looks like they're coming in and just testing the waters at 50%. Well, let's give it a let's do it. I'll fire off an EMP here. Fire off an EMP there. Okay. Just come in testing the waters? Okay. This EMP is not ideal. And again, all means allowed. Layer defense again. Again, there's a station EMP. Defense platform will charge and then release a massive EMP wave dealing damage to all targets around the planet. You guys can get out of here. We'll see if we can hit with that nuke before they jump. Some? We got some. We are going to hold. I don't know if that was worth it for him. Well, it might be worth it for him this one. They might actually get us on this one. Let's try it. They're coming in at 20%. There's going to be no retreat for us. Let's do it. Get station EMP. Nope. Did not get the chance, apparently. Lots of missiles at you, though. See, again, it's saying self-destruct. I'm hitting the EMP. Ah. That's just making me mad. Oh, there goes a garrison. Looks like we're going to turn around and take this back. Oh, they're rapidly pushing. Okay. I guess that's how they roll. No retreat. Get in there. You guys can have a nuke. You guys can have some missiles. All right, have a nuke. And some more missiles. If you don't mind, sir. Not ideal, but we did turn the tide. Ugh. As soon as I adjusted fleet position, that's when I decided to go all in, eh? Oh, they're gonna work on this one. No retreat. Yeah. Let's get it. We got no choice. Well played. Well played. The instant I turned my back. Of course, now that means I'm going to turn around and steamroll you. Because that's how that's going to go down. Director, we've received an uninvited guest from the Zos Alliance. They're always so straightforward. And what is this about? It must be about their mess of a civil war. Most likely. It's apparently the leader of the Zos Alliance himself. Ironhead Zos. Ah, the Ironhead. I've heard he's a war hero. The last living Roar leader to have defeated the Tamanin fleets. And that's when he got his nickname? He could have. His success in repelling the Tamanin invasion of Ushinor was all about stubbornness beyond expectations, from what I've heard. The name comes from an incident in which he was wounded years ago. A shrapnel round exploded near him, and against all odds he survived. He was hit, but the shrapnel could not penetrate his iron head. His face is quite scarred, for sure. From what I've learned of the Mistracht, the Skoshkar must have quite a bit of authority among them. They respect figures like him a lot. That's right. The Confederation has recently got a new reformist-minded leader, Benaratur the Young, and Ironhead is leading his main opposition. What exactly is going on? Well, the clans have been occupied, conquered, and enslaved by the Tamanan Empire for centuries. Sometime before our arrival, this upstart son of a powerful clan climbed to the top with one main agenda. The Roar needed to unite under a strong central government in order to remain independent. That makes sense for sure. Yes, but it means concentrating all political power by Benno himself, at the expense of the independence of the individual clans. Some saw the big picture he kept talking about, and some just saw him hijacking the Roar Confederation for himself. To be honest, neither of them are completely wrong. Yes, that's probably why it has proven to be such a divisive dispute. And the situation has now escalated into civil war. It started as a political rift, but eventually Benno demanded that Koshkar back down and respect the authority of the Confederation's decisions. Which meant his decision, right? Of course. Koshkar didn't give in. He has the support of many of the smaller clans, and now they are stuck in something between the political standoff and a civil war. They're hostile to each other, but neither has been seeking a decisive confrontation. Could we just avoid becoming a part of this altogether? Perhaps. But Koshkar is a man of pride. He won't take lightly to being sent away. What will we do, Director? Let's give him an ear and see what he has to say. Very well. He will meet you immediately. Haha! Director, that is your title, right? Correct. Good. I'm Koshkar Zos, and I wanted to meet you for one reason. I want you to do something. Do what, precisely? I'm sure you know what's happening in the Confederation, the betrayal and robbery of our people. We have no part in that. You don't need to take part. Simply recognize me as a representative of our people. It's not a big sacrifice for you, but believe me, you don't want Benno to succeed. If he gets his empire, he's going to compete with you. We know what you've done to the Roar and other clans as well. Would he be a better friend? He might be. He's very blunt. Very well, we will consider that. Good. I will wait for your answer. Be well, Director. Okay, so first thing first. We're going to take our fleet of 212 and we're going to steamroll our way all the way back to Annaba. Because this can't stand. And we're not going to do anything fancy. We're just going to walk right on in, punch them right in the face. And ask them politely, yet firmly, to leave. Remember, the trick is to be polite about it. This is us being polite. Clearly, as you can see. No ship losses on our side yet. There is some heavy damage. And kindly give this back as well. There's not really a whole lot standing between us and them. Let us do lightning strikes. The reason behind this one is because they're so spread out. I would very much like to hit them all at once so they don't wind up causing any additional damage to us. See if this works out in our favor. Perfect. Well, I guess Annaba has become a frontline colony then for us. We gotta spend additional money again here. Well, we might as well get a shipyard up and running too. Not available. All right. Bo, how about you? big old spike to our mineral input? It wouldn't be a bad idea. Can we have multiple of these? Okay, cool, we can. Alright, now for everybody else. Everybody else can slowly make their way back this way. Alright. Well, that sucked. Having to reset everything on those two systems. I should have checked Varroa and see what was there. See what was removed on our end. Ah. We're not in the worst shape out there. Ah, the Civil War. Director, the Speaker for the Meshalic Confederation wants to meet you. This is definitely about your talks with the Kosheric. He probably wants to influence our decision about the recognition of Kosheric's alliance. Do you want me to meet with the Speaker? Yeah, let's hear his side of things. Welcome, dear guest. Thank you. I am Ben O'Toole, the Speaker of the Meshalic Confederation, the union of all our clans. I heard that Koshker paid you a visit recently. Is that right? He did. He wanted us to recognize him as the highest authority of the Meshalic in our eyes. Of course he did. I hope you are familiar with the situation the Confederation is in. Koshker is an opportunistic usurper who's fighting the inevitable. If you're going to pick sides, please at least consider picking the winning one. So what are you proposing? Do not recognize him. Stay out of this internal issue of ours. Or if you do want to take part in it, please do it in cooperation with the legal government of the Confederation. With me. Very well, we will consider this. We'll get back to you. Thank you. I'll be waiting for your answer. Sir, it looks like Admiral Arak's counteroffensive is going to be over soon. It's not like they had any real chance to begin with. He's personally quite devoted to avenging Emperor Solik, but apparently the rank-and-file troops are starting to lose faith. We should keep striking, then. I believe so. Even with the desertions, Arak has enough resources to remain a problem for a long time. Unless we do something appropriately decisive. And what would that be? Well, killing the guy? Taking over his capital? Either should prove to everyone that his resistance is over. I would prefer the latter option. It's hard to do diplomacy if you're known to plot murders of your enemies. I wasn't suggesting it, just saying that that would do it. Since no other Tamanan leaders have shown much interest in continuing Solok's war. Hanawar will be our next objective, then. Good. When we have the Hanawar system, finishing off the remains of the Hanawar clique shouldn't take much effort. Alright. Hanawar system, where are you? Right there. I would like to repair this fleet before it goes anywhere else. Good news, everything else has remained here, so that's good. We just lost the station. We can't build anything here until the station is completed. Hello, Ancorum derelict. The wreckage of an immense Ancorum space station warped into the Pegasus galaxy through unknown means and abandoned to collapse and corrode. It's nothing like we've seen before, and many times the size of even the largest human space stations. An operative could conduct an investigation here along with a team of experts, and a supporting fleet might be able to blast open more ways in. Well, I was not watching that. As for my operative, how do I set you up? Start the derelict investigation. 100% chance of success. Easy enough. Select a station as a target for the operation. Well, that's going to be you. Select an entrance to see the scanned route to the derelict for the operations team. Oh, that's pretty cool. We'll go the exploded and open route. System has no fleet support for the derelict investigation. Closed entrances are not passable, and the operative has no extra supplies. Yeah, we're successful so far. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for that turn. Now, if I wanted to get real fancy, I could probably take this fleet and put it in the system as support. So with the next turn, we might have some more options. Not a fan of leaving the back door open. Don't really have much of a choice in this matter, though, do I? This is barren and no atmosphere, so nothing really to build there. Nothing to really build there. Hollow with no minerals. We can set up another science station here. Which, why not? And I think that's pretty much everything we have at the moment. That does increase long-term happiness by 2. We'll hold off on building that one just for now. Now we'll go back to Bo. I would like another harvester. 2 turns for that station to be upgraded, and then once that's done, we can start playing around there. Let's go ahead and actually give everything else a little bit of a look around. And see if there's any other derelicts just kind of hanging out. I completely missed that. I don't know how long that's been sitting there. Probably a while. Probably a while. All right. End the turn. Let's see what we got. That current research option is taking a very long time. I think we might just have to say screw it and start building the fleets back up again. Potentially one answer. The last front, 2. I have reports from the Bow system, sir. Our extra spending has managed to turn the heads of the local population, many claiming that life on Bow has never been this good, despite our occupation. The guerrillas disagree, of course, but without local support, they've become pretty toothless. Ah, great. Money beats both the pen and the sword. Director, what do we do with the Benno and Crosscare? We may side with one of them, which would give us some leverage on the Confederation should our ally win the war. Or we can stay completely out of it, but we lose the possible influence to be had. Let's support Ironhead. Just because I like him. Very well, I will contact him. Here we go. Sir, our forward teams have breached into the derelict. So far, no signs of life. This section of the ship appears abandoned. Very well, proceed. Will do, sir. Major, the note. Right, back to boat. Still currently in operations. And we have nothing else to build here, I believe. Yeah, that's going to require an upgrade. Got one more turn before you're upgraded. Honestly, we should probably upgrade all of these systems to have at least a base station. Just for the benefit of the garrison fleets. And defense stations. All right. We got 2 settlements established, which is good. We're making some progress. Some. And I think next turn we'll start spending some resources on fleet rebuild. We should have enough to at least get 1 fleet up and running again here. The derelict. Sir, it is evident this has been an Aquarum ship based on the tech and writings, a mobile facility for some specific purpose. Plenty of identical clinical sections, while not much else. Be careful, don't overextend out there. We're not in a hurry. Take it nice and easy. Declaration of war. Director, I'm deeply disappointed. Is there no limit to your greed and insolence? How many of our clans do you need to massacre before you've done enough? We will remember the roar, and we will remember this. You may be stronger than us with your technology, but there is no measure to my people's unyielding will. We will fight on every planet and every star, and next time we meet, one of us will have their head on a pole. Sure got sentimental about this. Yeah, let's get some fleets up and running, shall we? You, sir, have 5% interceptor damage and artillery damage, so you need more carriers. Probably 4 carriers and that many more artillery ships, and I think that would probably be good for you. You'll probably also enjoy carrier and increase damage by 10 for everybody. And the health of all units by 15%. I think you're going to enjoy that one. And you need way more artillery ships. Scrap what's damaged and destroyed. Two carriers, 3 cruisers. You know what? I think having you as artillery will probably be not too bad. I'll give you that one. And that one. As far as the third fleet goes. Yeah, you're a little roughed up there, third fleet. You have unit damage and flagship damage. What we'll do... Well, okay, all of your carriers are gone. Still good in resources. Probably not enough to fill up this fleet, but we shall see. Yeah, just shy. That's all right. That's 3 fleets here that should be up and running here shortly. Like maybe 4 turns by the looks of it. All right. and then we can push out and finish this. There are going to be no friends here. No friends at all. We may have to turn to the Toe clan here as well. We have received a rather vulgar declaration of war from the Mistreth Confederation. Not so much for staying out of this. So, we're now at war with one side of the civil war. What are relations with the other side? Not the most friendly, but I expect us both ending up on the same side will improve them. I don't think they'll let their pride get in the way of potential military assistance. You want me to try and arrange a meeting, Director? I'm quite sure they'll do the same at some point if we don't. Let's hurry things up. The sooner we wrap this up this war, the better. Very well. I will contact Koshkar. Get old Ironhead in here. We have arranged a meeting with the Zos Alliance in their capital. I will accompany you, as it is more polite to have two people visiting them. Alright, very well. Hey, Ironhead. Welcome to Simarak, the home of the clan Zos, and the headquarters of our righteous alliance. This is my war council. Greetings. Fascinating meeting your species personally. I'm Knave Kunarak of the Kunarak clan. Jarrett Hawk of the Hawk clan, commander of our military. I was disappointed to find you on our side, but the situation has its benefits as well. We are not disappointed, Charette. We are here to take Benno down, not to hunt for glory of defeating exotic enemies. Yes, we will leave that to Benno. Benno declared war on you. That has created some common interests, perhaps. There are some common interests. I'm going to be direct about this. We have our differences and we have our grievances. I'm not telling you we are going to forget about them, but we are willing to ally with you despite them. We appreciate that, Ironhead. I'm certain that this alliance will prove fruitful. I agree. Now, we are not losing, but Benio has put some pressure on us. We need your fleets on the field. There's no denying that Benio has more troops in his command. Many clans joined our alliance, but opposing the Confederation was too big a step to take for many. We need your military power, and soon. Well, we actually have like 3 fleets here. It should be at least 1 fleet up and operational. Yeah, we'll join the fight. We've been forced on the defensive. Attack Benio so that we can attack him too. Still no signs of life to match temperature readings, but we found some scarce biological anacorum remains. I'm no expert. This might be quite groundbreaking. The DNA, which could tell us what they used to like. Great work, Major. Carry on. Sure thing, sir. Okay. Wow. I haven't even met you guys yet. Well, it does kind of go hand in hand for what we're trying to do. The Karak clan. Oh, that's our friends. That's our friends. I didn't plan this out very well. That's okay. We do have 1 fleet ready to roll. Now the Toe clan. These are allies. Can I move through here easily? Would be cool if I could. That's a no. I don't have the points to get anywhere now over here. Dang it. Okay. Let's start working on the rest of our resources, shall we? I'm just shy. I'm just shy of everything, actually, on that one. We'll end our turn. And then we'll see about moving one of our fleets down over here. We need to get over here to do some work. And we need to get down here to do some work as well. We are not going to do it just by sitting idly by here. I should have a second fleet here freed up to move on down to kind of back up Annaba if the need arises. Sir, we first only encountered very small samples of biological remains, but they're getting more frequent and larger. I'm quite sure we are speaking of equivalents of body parts now. That has raised some questions among the team. Be careful, but proceed further. As you say, sir. Just finding random body parts, eh? That's a little disconcerting. Okay. Let's have us a chat, shall we? Where is our diplomacy screen? I have used diplomacy so rarely in this game, I completely forgot where diplomacy is. That's wild. All right, it's at the very bottom of the screen. Let's have us a chat, shall we? Rite of passage. Completely in favor. All right. So they'll let us through. Perfect. How about you, sir? Will you let us through? Rite of passage? Just for 10 turns. Okay. Let's get to work, shall we? I would like you to get over here at some point. Get some more resources up in the space slots we have available. Okay, so we can actually start building some more too in the back lines. Perfect. We will solve our resource problem and we will be happy. For once. Maybe. We'll hold until that second fleet gets here. And then we'll just push directly down in here and just hit him as hard as we can. Which means our third fleet will then be ready to roll as well. So our main fleet, our large fleet, we'll use as a dagger. 1, 2, maybe another point down here. We'll try and drive it directly towards their home system. That should be enough fleet power to take it out. Should be enough. Dear colleagues, there's an intriguing phenomenon going on in the Zerere system, or approaching it, to be more precise. We're picking up a huge structure in our sensors, floating from the intergalactic dark space. It's not navigating, it's more like drifting. Once it reaches Zaire, the star's gravity should pull it into its orbit. So what? A structure? Made by whom? That's the intriguing part. We've got no idea. Unmanned? It's quite important to know if it's a military force. No, it's still pretty far, but appears to have no life signs. The trajectory to Zaire's orbit is pretty neat, though, so someone may have originally calculated the course. Unmanned or not, this sounds a little alarming. Well, that's why I'm asking you to station a small fleet in Zaire to support my teams if necessary. The estimated time of arrival of the derelict is about 12 weeks, so preferably before that if possible. We'll send the fleet to be your welcoming committee, Dr. Lorenz. Very well, thank you. Ah! We've temporarily lost contact with Major Harain and his unit, sir. They did send a sample of the DNA they encountered, and it has some Akorum genome in it. But it has some skeleton as well, while more than half of it is completely unrecognizable. All in all, it's not Akorum remains, sir. It's something else. Send in a rescue team. A heavily armed rescue team. That's disconcerting. Alright, so we got something coming in here. We do already have a fleet here. There's not much to it. So here's what we will do. Cruiser and interceptors. Put some gear in place. How about we add... Yeah. Beef you right up, sir. We'll add that. We'll add... Of course, we're going to add our self-repair protocol. Increase the health of all units. We'll add some frigates to that fleet. We'll have to make sure that we're in the position within 12 weeks. I think this jumps by month per turn, doesn't it? So, like, we got 3 turns. Maybe? Maybe. All right, regardless of. I've already asked for permission to enter. What the heck? I've already asked for permission to enter. Are you not letting me through? I already have a peace treaty in place. Yeah, rite of passage. Oh. I have to hit the right button. You know, for someone who wants me to go down and help them, you're not really being all that forthcoming. Okay, that's fine. We can sit, we can repair, we can wait for a hot second. I know this fleet's going to greatly enjoy that wait. What is it going to cost to repair you? 3 turns. You get all your missiles and everything restocked. I am hitting repair fleet. Okay, so now that's activated. Good. We get that ship we lost repaired. All of our missiles restocked in 3 turns. And now we need advanced warship construction. It's going to help out for a diplomatic aid, which is great, and then give us access to level 2 ships. Beauty. Progress. Not too bad, not too bad. We are getting a little bit better at this. Fingers crossed, a little better. Actually, that should mean that we should have all of our asteroid harvesters. Oh, we have to do that too. Yes. What a wonderful idea while we sit here and wait for everything to get repaired and up and running. So, the derelict. Sir, it's Major Haravan. We're trapped in a few rooms, and we found the reason for the temperature readings. There's a life form here. It's not a quorum. It's nothing we know of. It might not even be sentient. Sort of mass of hostile biological tissue. It is extremely hostile, and we're not going to hold it out for much longer. Could you evacuate? We can't get anywhere, sir. Evacuate the star system and prepare. This biomass thing is a real danger. It grows by taking over any living tissue it finds. It gets bigger by finding victims. We don't want to give it any. Farewell, sir. It's been an honor. Oh.
It was supposed to be routine. We had stripped Ankaroon derelicts before, but this one had something different. A weapon. A life form to destroy all life forms.
Director, this is an emergency. Oh, shit. He knows. He was in contact with the USOF guys inside the damn ship. Well, I've got my team's assessments of this discovery. What is it, then? Well, it's organic, that much is certain. It is dangerous and aggressive. There's also a parasitic life form. Parasitic to other organic life forms. And once infected, there is no known way to save the individual for now. The genes are a real cocktail of DNA of different species. We've already lost some good people there. The remaining USOF boarding crafts in the system are sending distress signals. Those signals are going off one by one. Even the ships in the system have difficulties following the evacuation orders, sir. Yeah, sounds like this needs to be taken really seriously. What do we do, Director? Send in the military? We'll send in units, but only after a proper situation assessment. We don't know the scale of this just yet. Yes, in any case, there isn't much left to be rescued in Bo. We should inform our allies about this incident. Those derelict and quorum ships are appearing all over the galaxy, and I don't think this is the only one that's not all that abandoned. Yes, inform our allies. Very good. Did I just lose Bo? We need to stop this thing. It clearly requires a large-scale military operation. There's no other choice. Okay, so I lost the operative. I didn't lose Bo, which is good. And we found the flood, which is awesome. Awesome in such a manner that I am very upset with myself all of a sudden. Ay, ay, ay. I am... Oh, no. That is not good. That is not good at all. Oh, no. Things are popping off here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we'll cut the episode for today. Thank you very much for swinging on by and checking it out. I don't know what we're going to do with the flood. That just kind of threw everything right into the crapper with having an infected station right here in the middle of my empire. That is not good. Not good at all. So if you're interested in seeing what happens next time, don't forget to swing on by. The next upload comes in hopefully on Wednesday. And yeah, we'll see what we do there. In the meantime, thank you very much, everybody. Hope you enjoy your evening. Have yourself a wonderful night. Take care. Stay safe.